All right, Adam Mercenic. Adam Mercenic, come forward.
Yes, Your
Hello.
Honor.
Hi. So here's the thing, docket starts at 9, so you're gonna have to put in your schedule that there may be a line and all of that because docket starts at 9.
I'm sorry, I was 4 minutes late, Your Honor. I'm so sorry.
No. So here's the thing. I understand you're saying 4 minutes late, but we start at 9, okay?
Okay.
All right, so just make sure.
I apologize.
No problem. This is your first time here, so just make sure that the next time you're on time, okay?
All right, yes, Your
All
Honor.
right. Oh, no, remain.
Okay.
Yeah, you sit down.
Come forward.
Oh.
All right. So state on this case, do you have all of the discovery uploaded?
Yes, Your
All right.
Honor.
And are you prepared to tender an offer today or no? Okay. All right, Ms. Ferguson, how old are you, sir?
I'm 29.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, set this for 30 days for a plea deadline date, please.
And Your Honor, so I have because it's our first setting, I have our standard witness list and expert list that I like to get, signed at the first setting.
Oh, sure.
So
State.
I don't know if they have it. It's a boilerplate.
Okay.
You gotta knock it out.
Sure. I need a 30-day reset.
December 8th.
All right, so we'll be back on December 8th. At that time, you need to let the court know whether or not you reached an agreement with the state. If you have not reached an agreement, your next setting will be a jury trial date. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, just have a seat. Your attorney will bring the reset form to you. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. State, do you have any objections to the motions?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, could I see the two people who have Michael DeLeon as your attorney?
See you, Judge.
All right, bye-bye. Have a good one. All right. Mr. Terrell, I'm going to take you first because I found your case first. So your attorney can't be in two places at the same time. And I would always tell my clients when I was a defense attorney, hey, I'm in trial and I need to be 100% focused on this person. So know that when it's time for your trial, I'll be 100% focused on your case. So you're here for a PSI. Ms. Abrams, on Benjamin Tyrell, his attorney is in a jury trial. Is there a good time to reset this? The state is silent. Or is any time great for you? All right, Ms. Ferguson, on Benjamin Tyrell, can you recall this for, are you employed? What is your work schedule?
Usually off on Thursdays.
All right.
Throughout the week.
Can you recall this for Thursday?
Next Thursday?
Yes. Yes. All right, so we're going to bring you back on November 13th for your sentencing. All right, once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused. Just wait over there and thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
So, flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Mr. Benjamin.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Sign where it says defendant. Grab a pen.
All right. And
Yeah, where it says defendant.
now let me find you on the docket. And what is your full name?
Yes.
Rivas, okay. Norma, do any of you, oh, there you are. Thank you. And do you work?
I'm trying to get employed.
Okay,
I'm just waiting on the letter from the people that hired me. To send to the pre-trial to get it verified so I can start working.
okay. So stay on this case on page 2, it's Rivas. I know today is an offer was due, but do y'all have all the school records?
I'm not 100% sure. I
Okay.
can check if you would like. I know that there is an offer that has been tendered.
All right. So then we'll bring you back on the same date. So your attorney will have both of his clients here on the same date. So Norma,
Yes, ma'am.
if you can put him on the 13th as well, please.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Yes, ma'am.
And thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Still discovery hearing, Judge?
Yes,
On
and for the
that?
state to tender an offer. And then state, it's the court's understanding that you all agreed to reset on David Castro.
Yes.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, on David Castro on page 1,
Yes, sir.
can you give me a 3-week reset on that, please?
3 weeks.
Mhm.
I'm gonna put it as December 4th, Judge.
That's fine. It's supposed to be final discovery and witnesses were to appear by Zoom. But my understanding from both the state and the defense is that the defense has the discovery.
Okay.
So, December 4th?
Yes, start, you're free to go.
Thank you.
December 4th. Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we'll recall it for December 4th.
But you said for a plea deadline, or states make offer.
No, that was a discovery setting. So the state, my understanding, gave them over 1,000 pages of documents. So it's still for discovery.
Okay.
And state at that time, you'll need to be prepared to tender an offer.
Sure.
Edward Valdez,
Morning,
and
Judge.
good morning, and we discussed off docket that he can now do the sign up from custody.
Yes, Judge, he applied for pretrial diversion. He was accepted into the program. You set the bond. However, I've contacted pretrial services to see when he can do orientation while he's in custody. They do provide that service.
Mhm.
As of today, he has not completed orientation.
Okay.
So if we can get this reset, maybe 30 days. If he does orientation in the meantime, because I'm keeping on top of it, I will let Norman know so we can bring him earlier. Or, if they dismiss the case, then he can get out.
All right, Ms. Ferguson,
Yes, ma'am.
I need a 30-day reset PTD.
December 8th.
All right, so we'll bring you back on December 8th.
Judge, let me check real quick, please. That's fine. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
May I be excused, Judge?
Yes.
Thank you. You all have a good day.
Do you have any questions, sir? All right, thank you. Robert Solis,
Morning.
good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fair.
Oh, well, that's great.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so how's everything going?
Oh, yes, Judge, thank you for asking. His progress is really good with mental health services out in Hondo.
Mhm.
He did meet with them, and they're on the same page in terms of medication. And they're gonna let him know about a next appointment dates here within the next couple of weeks, Judge. He's also doing well with probation, checking in as required, drug testing as required negative. I just verified that with probation this morning. He did want me to bring to the attention of the court to see about if the court had any experience or expertise regarding a test that shows chemicals for like the past 5 years and the impact on certain areas of the brain that he's interested in. So,
Ma'am, it's been going on 11 years.
Mhm.
I have, not putting myself on a pedestal, but I've always been pretty sharp.
Mhm.
I've been out of prison the last 20 years. And I've tried to get my life in order.
Mhm.
I work, and when I'm not working, I'm looking for work. I do my list of things around the house for the wife. I keep up with all of this. What I've been going through these past 11 years has affected our household. In something that would bring certainty to not only give me clarity, but my wife clarity as well, is to be able and have this test done. And it will show whether or not there's a photograph that they can take that shows whether the brain is a schizophrenic brain or not. That's one of the tests. When this all began, I went in to see the doctor, and I explained what I was going through. Well, he just pretty much stamped it and said, "You're schizophrenic."
Mhm.
That don't mean I'm schizophrenic.
Mhm.
Not for certainty, just through the symptoms that I told him I was going through.
Mhm.
This test would give my wife and I clarity on everything that's been happening. I've been doing, ever since it began, everything that has been suggested by my doctors.
Mhm.
I haven't thought them one bit. I believe they're doctors for a reason.
Mhm.
But this test would show an absolute to my diagnosis. It would give me a freedom back,
Mhm.
knowing the truth. And I'm requesting that you would consider allowing me to take the test that goes back 5 years,
Mhm.
showing chemicals that have been in my system that the body don't produce on their own.
Mhm.
Um, and basically that is why I called this hearing.
All right, so this is what I can tell you. One, I'm sure that that test is very expensive.
Okay,
I just don't have the funds for that.
okay,
But if it sounds like you're asking for a second opinion, right?
yes,
So you'll need to get that second opinion on your own. I always tell people, you know, professions are professions, right?
yes, ma'am.
And if a doctor tells you something, yeah, you should always get a second opinion because it's very important. A mechanic tells you something, you should always get a second opinion. I would always tell people it never would fail. And I love mechanics, although they make vehicles now where your uncle or somebody just can't work on your car underneath a shade tree, right?
Oh, yeah, so complicated.
But I remember we would have a car, never failed. During the winter time, the heater wouldn't work. During the summertime, the AC wouldn't work. You go take it in to get the AC fixed in the summertime, just wouldn't happen. And the AC would work for maybe 2 days, and then there's something wrong with the transmission. And you keep going back and they keep telling you different things. So it would have been great then to get second opinions. So you're welcome to see if you can get a second opinion with a doctor. And you should express to them, because the doctor doesn't know if you don't tell them. Like, for example, the doctor you have, bring it to his attention. Hey, I'm concerned. These are this is what I'm concerned about. Do you have a test that you could do that could just assure me and assure my wife that the diagnosis that you've given me is correct? And guess what that doctor's going to say? That a doctor is going to say, yes, I can, or no, I can't. If they say, yes, I can, then great, let's run the test. If they say, no, I can't, then you can ask them, well, do you know of a doctor who does?
Okay.
And if they say, no, I don't, then that's where Google comes in and you try to get a second opinion from that other doctor. There's nothing wrong with getting a second opinion. And what I can
Felt
tell
like a
you,
place asking,
Mhm.
but that's exactly what I was asking.
Yes, yeah, so you can you're more than welcome to get a second opinion, but this is what I will tell you.
Okay,
Um, I'm not a medical doctor, right?
yes, ma'am.
But the medications that they have you on, while you probably need to stay on those medications when you're getting your second opinion.
Yes,
And then when you get your second opinion, make sure, do your research, make sure it's a doctor who's licensed. Usually, the doctors sometimes they have their certifications in specific fields.
yes, ma'am.
So just make sure that it's a doctor that you can Google, look up and see what their reviews are. Because some doctors are great, but then they say, bedside manner not great, but they're a great doctor, and they're just
Yeah.
going to tell you like it is. So you'll need to do your research to make sure that it's a doctor that will listen to you, because sometimes it's, well, this is your diagnosis, this is what we're doing. But just have a conversation with them. And the same way you came towards me with your conversation, come to them, that same way. Because sometimes people don't like it if you're saying, where you're wrong, I'm right.
Yes.
So the way that you came to me with the conversation, a good doctor will say, you know what, I understand what you're saying, and you and your wife want to be certain
Yes, ma'am.
this is the issue. No doctor will have a problem with that.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Perfect.
So I'm glad everything is going well for you.
Yes.
Most importantly, I'm glad that you have your honey to-do list and you're checking those boxes. That needs to be done for a happy household. So, council, when do you want to bring this back to just make sure everything is on track and then we can check to see if he was able to get a second opinion?
Sure, Your Honor, I really don't want to do it until next year because I feel that would be maybe a little bit too long of a time frame. I do have a vacation letter for December 16th. However, I do have some matters here on December 15th.
All right, you wanna, and let me see.
Well, if I could say, it would probably be doing me a favor if we could wait till after the first of the year with all the holidays and
Okay.
everything going on.
Okay.
And give me ample time to
Okay.
get out there and do my research.
Okay.
Um,
Okay,
And-
that's fair. How about the early January, Your Honor? Because I think his next appointment with MHHD wouldn't be till at least 60 to 90 days from now. So hopefully he can meet with them, seek a separate opinion, and then we'll have more to go on.
All right, Norma, can you put this, our first week in January that we're back?
Yes, ma'am, I can do January 8th.
Perfect.
All right, so we'll do January 8th, 2026. So this is what I want to tell you.
yes, ma'am.
We have holidays upon us, right?
Yes.
Christmas, New Year's,
ma'am.
Thanksgiving. Yes. People tend to skip over Thanksgiving. They've gone straight to the Christmas decorations. You know, and I know that Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, those are stressful times, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Because many times in households, you have family members who are coming in. And I will tell you, I know my mom loves me, but when I come home, I sort of change the dynamic because you're not used to this person being in the household.
Yes.
And the dynamic changes for me because I'm used to the schedule that I have. My mom has her schedule, Cindy, where she's up at 4 a.m. I'm like, Mom, why are you up at 4 a.m.? Go back to sleep. So you need to make sure that you don't let any stressors get to you.
No, ma'am. I
Because-
do voice,
Yes.
and vent. I do have a person that I can go to
Mhm.
and talk to and just tell them what I'm going through,
Okay.
along with my wife.
Okay.
And so I do have somewhat of a support network.
Okay. Because Thanksgiving, at the end of the day, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all of these are family holidays. And it's supposed to be a joyous time.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Oh, and don't do this. And as a side note, people on ladders this time of the year hanging up lights. Don't do this thing where people say, you know what, do I really need to pull the ladder out? There's so much work. Let me just get this chair that the leg is not stable. So get the ladder, put it on steady ground, make sure it's
Even
sturdy.
the ladder can be questionable. I agree. So yeah, just be smart about things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I say this, but sometime I'm like, do I really need to get the ladder? Let me just stand on this chair that's wobbly.
Yeah.
And it has wobbled on me and I'm like,
Nope.
The fear hits.
so
you.
I will not do that. And you need to promise me that you don't do that.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we'll see you back on January 8th and it will be 2026.
Wow.
Thank you so much for your time.
All right, you're welcome. And thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Have a good rest of your day, okay?
Thanks. Happy holidays.
Oh, thank you. Happy holidays to you too. Angel Yanes. Hello.
Hi, Judge. How are you?
All right, how are you doing?
Doing good, Judge.
Long time no see.
I know, it's been a while.
Hello. Oh, I'm doing great. How are you doing? Tell me, did the tattoos hurt on the neck part?
Yes, it did.
And there's no thought of, this is painful, I'm gonna stop. I always wonder.
No, it didn't. No.
I've been seriously considering maybe getting a tattoo. And then once the needle touches, I'm really like, no.
Oh,
Yeah,
Then you're just gonna have a dot.
yeah, and everybody were like, oh, you have a bow there. No.
Will come out.
All right, so on this case, where are we?
Judge, we've received an offer from the state.
Okay.
He has 3 misdemeanors that are also set today in County Court 4.
Mhm.
Our offer involves him pleading on 2 of those misdemeanors this morning, and they're going to TIC this case.
All right, so is that going to take place this morning or?
Yes, that's what I'm hoping, Judge. We just need him to get down to County Court 4.
All right, Deputy Laura, he needs to go to County Court at Law number 4. And Norma,
Yes, ma'am.
let's just put this on the docket for next week, but of course, if you come back up here, we'll take care of it.
Okay, yes, Judge.
Oh, all right, so we'll say November 10th, but your case should be taken care of today.
Yes.
Good luck to you and make better decisions.
Yes, no.
All right, thank
Thank
you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. You too. Lupe Collin, hello, how's it going?
Fine, but thank you.
All right, so where are we on discovery?
Sorry, Judge.
It's an MTR judge.
Oh,
Sorry, Judge. I have it right here.
and I asked for where we're on discovery because I see there's a new case that's listed.
Sure, but the resolution to this, I discussed with the council is to send her to staff with African, so that case have to be disposed of. So that's so new, we basically have, it's not even exciting.
All right, court is calling 2025 CR. Oh, we are waiting on Cindy.
It's like a part of it.
Oh, she is. So counsel, if you have your client take a seat and we'll take this up as soon as the court reporter comes back. She should be back shortly. Jessica Cantu. Hello. Hi. Oh, hi.
I just want to say that this is weird, so it's often stay wrong, but I just want to say that I'm mentally unstable. And I know my bond is a $5,000 bond, and I don't know if I have enough time credit to actually get out on a PR bond. And then transfer me over to him for that. That's what I was asking.
Okay, so let me explain the legal process a little bit to you, okay? So anyway, you're saying that the indictment is incorrect?
Yes.
So what will end up happening is your attorney will need to file a motion if he thinks there's a legal issue with the indictment. Now, if you think the indictment is incorrect because the date is something like that is wrong, then that's something you go to trial on, or either the state considers dismissing. Now, with regards to mental health issues, if you're saying you're incompetent,
Yes.
which means you are not understanding the process, that you don't have a rational understanding of the charges against you or a factual understanding. So what will end up happening is I am not.
Yeah, on mental bond.
So, well, here's the thing. You will need a doctor, like a medical doctor will have to determine whether you're competent or incompetent. I'm not allowed to do that. With regards to any bond issues, your attorney will file a motion for bond. As soon as he wants that set, we'll take it in and take it up at that time, okay?
Is there any way that I could get dismissed?
That's something your attorney will need to discuss. No. Sometimes, no, here's the thing. There's no need to apologize. Let me ask you this. Are you an attorney?
No.
So you wouldn't know the process. So that's fine. Now, if you were an attorney, I would say, how could you not know this process? But you're not an attorney, so that's okay. So whether or not you can get this dismissed or not, your attorney will need to speak with the state, okay, and confer with them. Now, your attorney has informed the court that he has a mediation or something he has to go to. So what we'll do is we're going to reset this for next week. Your attorney can come in, have more time to speak with the prosecutors, okay?
And is there any way that I can get a bond on PR bond?
Your attorney will need to file that, but this is what I'll do. I'll have you evaluate it for a PR bond.
Okay.
Norma, if you can have her evaluate it for a PR bond.
Yes.
And counsel, we have a second violation report. We'll address that at that time. Ms. Ferguson, recall this. Can we recall this for Monday?
Yes.
Judge, would you mind giving me a Tuesday?
Okay, Norma, is Tuesday okay?
Yeah, it's the day.
Oh, that is.
Oh, well, never
How
mind.
dare you ask for Tuesday? You just don't want us to have a break? But Sean, he doesn't want us to have a break.
You're the hardest working court. Keep up that reputation.
Wednesday or Thursday.
Wednesday works better.
All right, so we're gonna bring you back on Wednesday.
And does the PR bond for like say because I actually I had a PR bond interview. I don't know.
Let me just tell you what the issue is. I'm gonna have them review you for a PR bond, but you were previously on a PR bond. And I'm gonna give this to your attorney, so he'll have a copy and be ready to proceed on it next time. The problem is you never report it.
Yes, I actually was.
Wait, don't tell me about what happened. You'll need to discuss it with your attorney because there are certain things your attorney may not want the court to know, okay?
And then, one thing, I completed successfully on my probation, so is there any way that I qualify for probation?
That's something that your attorney will need to speak to the state about.
We're not quite there yet.
So is there any way that I can get a pair one from today?
No,
Um,
no,
Okay,
not today.
okay.
So we're gonna bring you back on Wednesday, okay?
Okay.
Let's-
Have a seat, ma'am.
Do you know what might happen to me?
No, I won't know until they present things, okay?
Tell me.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 002-568W State versus Lupe Collin. Can I have parties approach and announce for the record, please?
Very well, this room from Scholine.
Oh, it's Colleen, okay.
Yes.
And are you Lupe Colleen?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision and First Amended Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Lupe Colleen who was placed on community supervision in 2025 CR 002-568W for the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1, less than 1 gram, on February 27, 2025 for a term of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Violated condition number 1 on or about the 24th day of October 2025 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant, Lupe Gregorio Colleen, that committed the offense of possession of a controlled substance in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True. Violated condition number 4 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant, Lupe Gregorio Colleen, did then and there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of August and September 2025 in violation of condition number 1. I'm sorry, 4.
4, thank you.
Sorry.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True. State will waive the remaining.
Any objections to the state's waivers?
No objections, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violations 1, 4, and 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $1,000 fine?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to 1, 1, and 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find 1, 1, and 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Judge, the proposed agreement is to deny state's motion of allow alteration to amend to include status of hazard care.
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, do you want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Lupe Gregorio Colleen.
All right, so why is it that you didn't report?
In the process of being homeless and everything, it was the chaos in my head.
So why didn't you call probation and tell them what was happening with you?
And then corporation was one, I didn't have money or anything that was in service. I know we can use Wi-Fi and all that, but being homeless and living on the paperwork and the name of the probation officer and her number.
See, this is what you need to explain to me, and really, this is something I want you to understand. You can't report to probation. You can't do certain things because all these obstacles are in your way, but you're able to find time to commit a new offense, which is the possession case. So you're able to find time to do that, but not report to probation. Here's the thing. They want you to do inpatient treatment. You know yourself better than I do, better than probation does, better than your attorney knows you, right? All right, I'm going to give you a choice, right? I can deny the motion. You will go to inpatient treatment. You're going to wait for a bed. That program is 9 months, 6 months there, 3 months aftercare. or I can revoke you and I'll sentence you to 18 months in the state jail facility. Do you need to discuss it with your attorney?
No, ma'am.
All right, so what do you prefer?
The set.
All right. Court will deny the motion. Alternate amend conditions. Is it safety? SATA.
Judge.
All right. SATA, and there is to be 30 sober support meetings upon release. And do you have any children?
Yes, I do, ma'am.
Are they adults or no?
They're all adults.
Do you have grandchildren?
Yes, I do.
Are they adults?
No, ma'am.
All right. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. When's the last time where you were employed? I'm sorry, state, you may be excused.
It's been quite a while.
So how have you been supporting yourself, or have you not been supporting yourself?
I will go and donate.
I'm sorry, what?
I go donate plasma.
All right, so there's going to be proof of employment within 45 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. When you worked previously, what did you do?
I was working at it. Before I stopped working, I would work at a temp service for the temp service, I was working at a good one.
Okay, and how far did you go in school?
I did not graduate, but I do have my GED.
So what is if you could have a dream job, what's your passion? What would you like to do?
My passion would be to have my own company as in landscape.
All right, so there is going to be 80 hours of community service restitution. And if you get into landscaping and set up your own business for landscaping, I'll deem the community service hours satisfied. Otherwise, it gets hot in Texas. They'll have you picking up trash along the highways and byways. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And there's going to be regular random UAs upon release. Probation, is there anything else? All right, is there anything else you need from the court to be successful on this probation?
No.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, in this court, communication with probation is key to be successful. If you don't communicate with them, they don't know what's going on in your life. Sometimes people fall on hard times, but for you to just disappear is not a good thing. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If there's an issue, let probation know about it. If you feel as though they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, counsel.
Thank you, Member Souza.
Yes.
Thank you.
Jeffrey Flores. Hello. Court is calling 2024 CR 012214 State versus Jeffrey Flores. Can I have parties announced for the record?
And Brittany Sparks for Mr. Flores.
And are you Mr. Flores?
I am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I read, because I was off with CP, right? What do you-
No. That's not my question. I want you to listen to my question.
Cancel that.
That's okay. This is a motion to revoke community supervision. It's complaining that you didn't complete certain things. Did you understand that?
I didn't go,
Your Honor, I might need to talk to him again.
Okay.
He is requesting more time from the court. I understand that he needs to plead not true to this judge. He would like to hire an attorney.
Okay. All right.
I don't need
She
to.
does.
Okay,
My question is, did you review this with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Jeffrey Flores who's placed on community supervision in 2024 CR 012214 for the offense of theft of property less than $2,500 with 2 or more previous convictions on February 20th, 2025 for a term of 4 years? Is that you? State.
Violated condition number 2, on or about the 21st day of March 2025 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Jeffrey Flores did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, or duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that?
I feel guilty.
True or not true?
True.
And then violated condition number 4 is Bear County, Texas, the defendant Jeffrey Flores did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of July, August, and September 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True. Did you understand by pleading true to violations? Oh, I'm sorry, state, are you waiving 14 AA?
State is waiving the remaining condition.
Any objection?
No, Judge.
Did you understand by pleading true to violations 2 and 4? The court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility. Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to 2 and 4? Court will find 2 and 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
But I don't believe there is a proposed agreement, but state would be asking for revocation and sentencing for those 2 years.
All right, and defense, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, he has expressed to me, Judge, that he would like to some time to hire an attorney. We did receive 2 separate recommendations from the state. So in all honesty, Judge, we would just like for him to have more time to hire the attorney of his choice.
Now, here's the thing. The question is,
No,
go ahead.
I just really would, because I'm really confused, like, I'm really, because honestly, on the drug test part, I had to get hit by a car, and I had told them, and I brought them my hospital, but I was.
You want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I've already sworn you in. State your name for the record.
Jennifer.
All right, so this is what's going to happen. You've been sworn in. I'm not going to take testimony from you just yet because it appears that there may be miscommunication and you changed your mind about certain things. So no. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a chance to speak with your attorney. And then if you still want to proceed, then I'll take testimony from you, okay? So just speak with her for a moment and then you all can come back, okay?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Juan Flores. Hello.
Hello.
Right. How's it going?
Judge, this is supposed to be a pretrial diversion. He just today signed the agreement. I
Okay.
sent it to him a couple of 3 weeks ago. He just signed it. I don't know how this works, but I've got an email address that I've got to email this to.
Okay.
And he also has to report to pretrial diversion
All right,
after this court.
all right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a PTD date, please.
I can do December 9th.
That would be fine.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you excuse, make sure you keep up with all of the appointments they give you, okay?
Yes, I heard you earlier that it's important to keep up with like the probations.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused and your attorney will give you instructions. All right, thank you.
Wait, hang on.
I like the glass.
Oh, thank you. I'll let my mom know. Christopher Sanchez. All right, have you had a chance to confer with the state on the violation report?
No.
Probably is not gonna matter, Your Honor, because he has a full hold.
Okay.
Once the cases were indicted,
Mhm.
the full hold attached, and that's, even if he could make all those bonds, if he couldn't get out.
All right. So in those cases, the court will issue a judge's warrant and remand him without bond. If things change, you can always file a motion. So with regards to these cases, where are we on discovery?
And the cases, Judge, on the cause numbers ending in 3011, 3014, and 3015. We're still pending discovery. I called Almost Park PD this morning. We are moving the SB 111, a copy of the reports, the cross guide and photos. I did speak with the police chief. He said he would get it sent over to you today, and I will upload and send whatever is necessary their receipt to defense counsel. And then as soon as I get that, I will review and send it.
That's kind of the driver, those three cases, Your Honor.
All right, so y'all will need to confer off docket. Ms. Ferguson, on these cases, I need a 30-day reset, please.
I can do the December 8th.
All right, so we're gonna be back on December 8th for discovery and for the state to tender an offer. And then this will be a quick turnaround.
Okay.
All right, is there anything else? All right, thank you. Do you have any questions about anything?
No, I just want to say thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. All right. Benjamin Santa Maria.
Yeah.
Good morning. All right, today is plea deadline date.
We're gonna apply for a pre-trial diversion and
Okay.
the state is in agreement for the application, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a PTD date, please.
December 8th.
All right, we'll bring you back on December 8th. Make sure that you fill out all the forms, okay?
We'll do it right now.
All right, thank you. Once you
Thanks,
sign the
Judge.
reset form, you're excused.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're just waiting on.
Oh, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, we're back on the record in 2024 CR 012214, State versus Jeffrey Flores, and I can have parties re-announced for the record, please.
And Brittany Sparks for Mr. Flores.
All right, Mr. Flores, do you wish to continue?
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay, I'm so sorry. It's because I was so confused now. Where I asked for this one more time so I could talk to my family about it. And I asked if it was possible to finish, she said,
Your Honor, I spoke to Mr. Flores again, and he reiterated the same thing in our prior discussion, that he would like to talk to his family and they were planning on hiring an attorney. So at this point, Your Honor, we would request that he be allowed to withdraw his plea because there was confusion and maybe a miscommunication. But that is what both of our conversations have been.
All right, State. All right. The defense counsel is asking that his pleas of true be withdrawn. Do you have any objections?
Yeah.
All right, the defendant's plea of true will be withdrawn. This is going to be set for a contested hearing on Wednesday, and it will be a contested. Yes. All right, thank you.
yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes. Aureliano Salazar. Yeah, can you see on him if there was a ruling on his violation report? I think there was. I'm trying to retrieve it from Odyssey now. It was, okay. All right, State, are you ready to proceed on Aureliano? Court is calling 2025 CR 012216, State versus Aureliano M. Salazar. Can I have parties announced?
Fernando Trevino for the use.
All right, this hearing was scheduled at 9 a.m. is now 10:52 a.m. The court called the docket. The defendant did not answer docket. Deputy Laura, did you announce?
Yes, I did. He is not.
All right, defense, have you had any contact with your client?
I have not.
State?
We will be requesting a bond forfeiture at this time, Judge.
All right, that will be granted. Your client will be remanded without bond. If your client makes an appearance, the court will reconsider.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Court is calling 2025 CR 004128, State versus Simon Alexander Garza. If we're gonna have parties approach and announce for the record.
Marissa Giovanco for Mr. Garza.
All
Morning.
right. Good morning.
Happy belated birthday.
Oh, it's not belated. I celebrate the
Oh,
entire month.
there you go.
And so does the court reporter
I
now.
did already tell her, yes, happy birthday.
All right, so we are here. You filed a motion to modify bond conditions. And counsel, Ms. Pratt is still listed as the attorney. Is she remaining on this case?
No, Judge, we talked about that and you signed the motion to withdraw last time I was here.
Okay, I don't know why it continues to show her.
I don't know.
Could you all look and make sure that she's listed as the attorney on this case, please?
I think I
And I
have
do
been,
recall.
yeah, I have been on it the whole time, but I was under Miss Pratt's firm originally, and now it's my firm.
Yes. All right, so we are here on a motion to modify bond conditions. Have parties had a chance to confer?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Is
Judge.
there an agreement?
No, Judge.
All right, defense, do you have any witnesses?
Yes, Judge.
Yes.
May I call Simon Garza?
All right, if you could raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes,
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Simon Alexander Garza.
You may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. Simon, how old are you?
I'm 22.
Okay, and do you have any educational background? Can you tell the judge?
I had graduated medical assisting school, as well as a certification with phlebotomy.
Okay, and when did you graduate?
I graduated back in March, I want to say. I had completed my schools
Of 2025?
of 2025.
Okay, was that prior to this arrest?
Yes, that was prior to this arrest.
Okay, and this arrest that we're here for, you're here on a manslaughter charge. What is it alleged to involve? Is it alleged to involve a traffic accident?
Yes.
Okay, and when is the alleged incident occur?
The alleged incident occurred somewhere in early October of 2023 or 2022.
Okay, so how long after the accident were you arrested?
About 2 years.
Okay, during those 2 years, did you have to report to anyone?
No,
Did you have to go to court at all?
no,
Did you have any monitoring whatsoever?
no.
Okay. Besides this arrest, have you ever been arrested in your entire life?
No.
Okay. Do you drink?
No, I've never drank. I never plan to.
Okay, is that a religious reason for you?
Yes.
Okay, and so alcohol was not a factor in this incident?
Yes. It was not.
Okay.
Yes. That's
Okay. Are you working right now?
Yes.
Where are you working?
Right now I'm hoping to build the university hospital down on South Lamar.
Okay, what do you do helping to build the hospital?
So right now I'm doing work in the yard. I'm hauling copper pipes and moving boxes, filling out orders, receiving orders.
Okay, is it fair to say that you're not able to find a job in the field that you have a degree in?
Yes.
And why is that?
My case, they when I applied, they like to tell me to come back whenever things are finished and
Okay, and what hours are you working in construction?
so right now I'm working from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay, you are currently on partial house arrest with a GPS monitor, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
When did you get that put on?
I got that put on in July
Of 2025?
20. Yes,
Okay, have you had any violations on GPS?
I have had no violations.
Have you had any bond violations whatsoever?
No.
Okay, and all right, have you always shown up to court dates
Yes.
on time?
Yes.
Okay, do you have family here in San Antonio?
Yes. All is here in San Antonio.
Who all lives here in San Antonio?
My mother, my 5 siblings, my cousins and uncles.
Okay, what about you? Are you seeing anyone?
Yes, I'm currently engaged. She also lives here in San Antonio.
Okay.
All of her family.
Okay, now while you've had the GPS monitor on, has it caused you any problems at work?
So I'm not able to wear steel toe boots or required steel toe boots. And I've been, running into things. There are snakes on the property.
Would you say it's a safety hazard that you're not wearing the proper footwear due to the GPS monitor?
I would say that.
Okay, has it affected your work hours at all?
It has. I'm not able to get overtime. I have to leave slightly early just so that I'm able to make it to my home on time. That I'm not overworked.
Okay, so what do you mean slightly early? What's your schedule?
So my schedule is from 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., but I have to leave at 3 o'clock
Okay,
in order to get home.
so you're not in violation?
Yeah, so that I'm not in violation.
Okay. The alleged victim in this case, do you know his family at all?
I have to.
Do you have any contact with them?
No,
Do you know where they live?
No,
You have no reason to contact them whatsoever.
no.
You also have a bond condition of no driving, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, how do you get to work?
My father-in-law drives me.
Okay, and how do you get to court every time you have a court?
I either have my fiance or my mother take me.
So you are not driving in any capacity?
No,
No machinery at work?
no.
The limit on your hours and not being able, having to leave earlier and not being able to work overtime, is that causing financial burden on you?
That is.
How so? Can you explain it to the judge a little more?
So I'm not able to receive overtime because overtime is usually offered on the day of.
All right, so here's my thing. This is what I don't understand. As a part of his conditions, it's partial GPS for work. So if he's working till 10 PM, that's fine because it's partial for work. I don't understand this. I can't work at, until 3:30 because I need to be home by 3:30. That's not the court's orders. The court's orders are partial GPS for employment. So if your work schedule is from 7 AM to 3:30 PM, then you're allowed to say from 7 AM to 3:30 PM. So I don't understand why my orders are not being followed.
Sure. Let me ask you this. So how long do you have from leaving work to get home?
I have until close to be about 1.
About an hour. Does it take you longer than that to make the drive?
At 3:30, yes.
And is that due to traffic?
It's due to traffic.
Okay. And then do you have to get prior approval or tell your GPS officer ahead of time what your hours are?
Yes,
And is that why you can't work overtime because you don't find out until the day of?
yes.
Who is your GPS officer?
I believe it's Alicia Pryor.
Alicia Pryor?
Yes.
Ms. Ferguson,
Yes.
can you see if Alicia Pryor can zoom in? All right, you may continue.
I don't have any other questions, just argument, Judge, and no other witnesses.
All right, any witnesses?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so Mr. Garza, although you stated that you weren't arrested between the time of the crash and when you were arrested for this offense, you did receive a speeding ticket, is that correct? In those 2 years?
I did.
Okay. And then what type of shoes are you wearing today?
Today I'm wearing dress shoes.
Are they boots or?
They're low cut boots.
Okay. And so what type of work shoes are you saying that you need for work?
I need steel toe boots.
Okay, and so what's the difference between, I mean, other than the steel toe aspect of it, what's the difference between a steel toe boot and what you're wearing for work?
The steel toe boots have more cushion and they're a bit higher for more protection of the higher ankle.
Okay, and so you're saying that they're higher, or they go up higher on the ankle than what you're wearing today?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, and have you looked to see if there's anything available where it doesn't come up as high on the ankle?
I have there are things, but they're not as there's so right now I'm wearing not right now, but for work I wear composite toe shoes, but I'm receiving a lot of reprimand, I guess you could say. A lot of people calling me out and saying that I'm not supposed to be wearing those shoes and that they're not the proper work boots.
But regarding the steel toes, they're saying, regarding steel toe boots, have you looked to see if there are any available that have a lower cut on the ankle?
Yes, I have.
Is there any available?
I have the found it.
You have to.
Nothing further.
All right, we'll continue this hearing once Ms. Pryor zooms in.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right, thank you. Bailey Corey. All right, the court is calling 2023 CR 2218 State versus Bailey Alexander Corey. Can I have parties announced?
That's to the state.
Martin Guetta, attorney for Bailey Corley.
And are you Mr. Corley?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and First Amendment Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Bailey Alexander Corley who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 2218 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1 to 4 grams on June 21st, 2023 for a period of 4 years? Is that you? All right, state.
On the first amended motion, violated condition number 1, on or about the 15th day of October 2025 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant Bailey Alexander Corley committed the offense of unauthorized use of a motor vehicle in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
And Your Honor, we are requesting to contest it on this.
Okay.
Violated condition number 4, in Bear County, Texas, the defendant Bailey Alexander Corley did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of August 2025 and September of 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
And state will waive the remainder.
And I'm sorry, the violation of condition number 4, you say August 2025?
Yes, in September of 2025.
All right. Any objections to the probation officer zooming in?
Your Honor, if we could, I want to look in more information on the new number 1. So I'm asking for a reset, a short reset, so we can have the contested hearing next week.
All right, any objection to the witnesses appearing by Zoom?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Abrams,
Yes,
this is going to be set for a contested hearing. Ms. Ferguson, set this for a contested hearing for next week, and witnesses may appear by Zoom. All right, we'll come back on November 13th for a contested hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Oh, I'm so sorry. Still on the record. State, do you have any objection to the, I'm sorry, defense, do you have any objections to the state's waivers of the other allegations?
No objection.
All right, thank you. Desmond Gomez.
Enjoy one of your true happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it's not belated because I celebrate the entire month, so you're on time. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 007217, State versus Desmond DeBrian Gomez. Can I have parties announce?
motion for the state.
Fernando Farina for the accused.
And are you Desmond DeBrian Gomez?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney?
Yes,
Did
Judge.
you understand it?
Yes, Judge.
Are you the same Desmond DeBrian Gomez who's placed on deferred adjudication and cause number 2025 CR 007217 for the offense of harassment of a public servant on September 16, 2025 for a period of 5 years?
Yes, Judge.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 1, on or about the 2nd day of October 2025 in Atascosa, Texas, the defendant Desmond DeBrian Gomez committed the offense of resisting arrest, search, transportation violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
And then violated condition number 6, on or about the 2nd day of October 2025 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant Desmond DeBrian Gomez departed Bear County without the written permission of the court and or the supervision officer in violation of condition number 2. Or 6, I'm so sorry.
6, that's okay. To that, how do you plead? True or not true?
State will waive the remaining violated condition.
Any objection?
No objection here, Will.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violations 1 and 6, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison?
Yes, Your Honor.
Just one moment. Because there's a plea, we can go off the record, because there was a plea agreement on counts 1, 2, and 3.
Count 1 and 3 was on one, and there was a second for count 2.
All right, so I need to see that because.
The indictment did?
And I need to, no, I only have the stipulations because one of the counts is a state jail felony, the other count, 2 counts are 3rd-degree felonies. So I need these, I only have the stipulations for the state jail felony, not for the other one. And now we'll go back on the record. So that was counts 1 and count 2 were the harassment of the public servant. There's also a motion to enter adjudication of guilt on count 3 which was attempting to take a weapon from an officer. Is that correct, State?
So that counts one and count one is a harassment of a public servant, count two is attempt to take the weapon, and count three is the harassment. So 1 and 3 are the third degree, and then state bill is count 2.
All right. So did you also review the document motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision? As it relates to the count 2 attempting to take a weapon from an officer?
Yes, Judge.
All right, State, and if you could read the allegations for that count as well.
Violated condition number 1, on or about the second day of October 2025 in Atascosa, Texas, the defendant Desmond DeBrian Gomez committed the offense of resist, arrest, search, transportation, and violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
And then violated condition number 6, on or about the second day of October 2025 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant Desmond DeBrian Gomez departed Bear County without the condition of court and or the supervision officer in violation of condition number 6.
And how do you plead to that?
True.
State will waive the remaining violation.
Okay.
All right. Did you understand by pleading true to violations 1 and 6 and each of the counts 1, 2, and 3, that in counts 1 and 3, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to 1 and 6 and counts 1 and 3? Did you understand by pleading true to violations 1 and 6 as it relates to count 2? If the court were to find it true, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fines?
Yes, Judge.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to counts 1 and 6 and count 2?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Then in counts 1, counts 2, counts 3, the court will find violations of 1 and 6 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is not, Judge, to my understanding, state would be recommending on counts 1 and 3 for entering adjudication of guilt, revoking community supervision, and sentencing to 4 years in prison. And then on count 2, enter an adjudication of guilt, grant state's motion to revoke supervision, and sentence to 2 years. Running of the cases.
And defense, what are you requesting?
We're asking that he be put inside of or continued on probation, zero tolerance. Give my reasons why if you'd like to hear them.
Yes.
You want to raise your right hand?
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Judge.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Desmond DeBrian Gomez.
All right.
On the date of your arrest for harassing a public servant, were you on drugs or were you?
Okay, I'm sorry, counsel. You're gonna have to speak up. I can't hear, and I know the court reporter cannot.
Were you using drugs on the date of the offense?
Yes.
Do you have a recollection of how you harassed the police officer?
Not the best recollection, but somewhat.
Okay, and when they alleged that you tried to take this gun away from them, were you also under, they didn't kill it with drugs or alcohol?
Yes.
Drugs, only?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, now, they allege that you left Bear County while you were put on probation. But before that, they also said that you failed to report. Can you tell me if you ever reported to the probation officer, office after you were released on probation?
Yes, I reported to the office in front of the jail. And I was supposed to have a meeting with my probation officer on the 22nd. I went in there and I talked to the front desk. They called my probation officer and got my picture taken in there. And then from there, I left.
Did they ever make any attempts to make another appointment with you?
No, I had an appointment on October 22nd.
Okay, and when you were released on probation, initially, I believe did you have a conversation with the judge of where you wanted the probation to be at?
No, not initially, but, it was brought to the judge's attention that I was from Beville. And that I wasn't from Bear County, but I did state that I did have an address here to live at whenever I was released.
And can you tell me something about the address that you were supposed to be living in San Antonio?
When I showed up, everybody there was a lot of drugs there, and it was too much for me when I got there. I got out and I just tried to stay with my head straight. And I went to Haven for Hope, and 3 days from there, that's whenever I just decided that I wanted to go to Beville to be with my family and see my kids.
And do you have a place to live over
Yes,
there? And how old are you?
23 years old.
When you turn 24?
July. This coming July.
Oh, next year?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and you said you have kids, how many kids you got?
I have two,
How old?
3 and 6.
3 and 6. Yeah. Now, you were arrested for possession of a dangerous drug in county, was it? Atascosa County. What was the dangerous drug that you had on you?
Xanax.
And you have a prescription for Xanax?
Yes,
And how long have you had a prescription for Xanax?
for the last 5 years.
Okay. And that's the drugs. They didn't find any other drugs?
No.
Okay. And so you reported you couldn't live in the house here. So you went home. You never missed did you miss that October 22nd?
I tried to, well, I did pay my bond in Atascosa. I tried to get to my probation officer before then. My family was gonna bring me from Beville to San Antonio. Come report.
Were you in jail when you were supposed to report?
Yes,
Okay, so you were unable to report because you were in jail.
yes,
And that was on October 22nd?
yes. I paid my bond. I tried to go report, but I was, at a warrant free.
When were you released?
I wasn't released. I was extradited from Atascosa to Bear County.
Okay. All right, and I guess, what are you asking for the judge to do with your case? Are you asking her to continue you on probation? Or what exactly do you want her to do?
I'm asking for leniency to continue my probation and please try to get me moved to the county where I have somewhere to live and where my kids are and where I have a job. Because here in Bear County, I'm not from here and I really don't have nothing here. Nothing at all. I know nobody here, no family here.
And you have a job?
I did have an aunt and a cousin here that I was gonna stay with, but they were all on drugs. So that was all I had.
Right, and you're saying, I mean, other than the Xanax, do you have problems with other drugs?
Yeah, I have in the past. I've been incarcerated for the last almost 8 months. Before being released on probation, and I've been sober. I've been from since then.
Do you think Xanax would be helpful?
Yes, I think it would.
Why is that?
Well, I think it would. I think it wouldn't at the same time. I know what choices I need to make. It's just, I don't know why. Something gets in the way of me. I guess it's just with myself. There's no other excuse.
Now, in Beeville, do you have a support system?
Yes.
And who would that be?
My mother, my father, my grandmother, my aunt, my children.
Okay, and where would you live?
With my grandmother.
Your grandmother?
Yes.
And does she have any rules?
I mean, yeah, of course, everybody do, basic rules. Being before late, I mean, you can't be coming in and out late. Stay clean.
All right,
And work.
And where would you be working?
Be working for my uncle as a surveyor and doing concrete work.
Oh, you do concrete?
Yes, sir.
And so you're asking the judge to continue on probation if she deems it necessary to give you some kind of drug help. You think that would be appropriate?
Yes.
Okay. All right, no further questions.
Any questions?
Yes, but very briefly, Mr. Gomez, you stated that, once you got out of jail, you attempted to contact your probation officer, is that correct?
Yes,
How did you attempt to make that contact?
I went to the probation office across the street and the front desk receptionist got in contact with the probation officer, set me an appointment and then took my picture and then that's when I left the office.
And that subsequent appointment, did you make that appointment?
Yes,
And so it was a successful meeting after that?
yes.
Okay. And at any time did you tell your probation officer you were leaving the county?
No,
Why not?
I didn't have a phone. I tried to go to the jail and call her from the jail phone, but they wouldn't let me use it. I didn't have her number. I just knew her name and the address where I was going to meet her at. I did have the paperwork though, but I lost all my paperwork because it was in a backpack. Someone stole it.
But you stated you have a support system out of county, correct?
Yes,
Do those family members have phones?
yes,
Are you capable of using the internet?
yes.
Could you have Googled Bear County Adult Probation to find a general phone number?
Well, I wasn't with any of my family. I was just on my own out here when I got released from the jail. I was just walking in the streets.
Okay, so would you agree with me that it would be a little difficult for this court to believe that you'd be able to follow the rules of your community support, your family members' rules for their homes, when you couldn't even comply with the conditions of probation in this case?
Yes.
Yeah, no further questions, but.
Any further questions?
Well, would you be able to comply with all the rules of probation, all the conditions? If you have that support system and you're living in Beeville?
Yeah.
And you would be fully employed?
Yes, fully employed.
Okay, and that's where your kids are, your grandmother, your parents, and do you have any other brothers, sisters, or anybody else?
Yeah, I have two sisters.
And are they helpful for you? With you?
Yes,
Okay. No further-
they're younger, but they're helpful.
Okay, no further questions, sir.
All right, I have a few questions if there are no objections.
Okay.
All right, so when you left Bear County, you went to go live with family?
Yeah,
And who did you live with?
my grandma,
All right, and who else was living there?
my aunt, my uncle. So,
All right, and were your children living there?
no.
Were you living with your children at any time?
No, they live with their mother, but I did have, I met up with her and I got to see my kids when I first got released.
Okay, so what I don't understand is why you can get to Beeville, what is the distance from here to Beeville?
About 80 miles.
So how did you get to Beeville?
This guy that I had met at the gas station, he told me he was heading towards Corpus. And he told me he would drop me off in Eville.
All right, so this guy you met, complete stranger,
Yes, ma'am.
and they gave you a ride? Yes or no?
Yes.
And they wouldn't let you use their phone?
Well, I didn't really ask.
All right,
I was just going to.
so, and when did this happen? When did you get to Beeville?
Never really got to get there. I got pulled over in Atascosa.
All right, and so you were able to do all of this, but not pick up the phone and call probation. And you left Bear County without getting a approval from the court. Okay. All right, this is what the court is going to do. I don't think you're a good candidate for probation. The court, as previously stated, is finding 1 and 6 true in counts 1, 2, and 3. Counts 1, 2, and 3 will run concurrently. The court is going to revoke. The court will find you guilty. In count 1, the court will sentence you to 5 years in the prison. In count 2, the court will sentence you to 2 years in the prison. In count 3, the court will sentence you to 5 years in the prison. There's to be no residing in household with minors. There's restitution to Juan Vertiz, Vertiz, James Trotty, Trottie. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Court will give you credit for any time served, and the court will request the therapeutic community. Therapeutic community does not increase the time that you're in custody. It's to help you with any type of drug or alcohol issues you may have. This is not a plea bargain agreement. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney?
Yes.
You do have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you are on deferred adjudication. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over that, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. You have children. You got to change your life. Otherwise, don't go bringing chaos into their lives. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you. You're welcome.
Have a seat, sir.
All right, could I see the parties, Giovinco? All right, we're back on the record in 2025 CR 004128, State versus Simon Alexander Garza. If I could have parties re-announced for the record, please.
Marissa Giovenco for Mr. Garza.
And you're Mr. Garza?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, we have by Zoom, Officer Pryor. Officer Pryor, could you unmute for me, please? Deputy Laura, is the sound on?
Yes, sir.
All right, could you say something for me, please?
Good morning, Your Honor.
If you could speak up a little bit.
Okay. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right, so I'm calling you on the case of Simon Alexander Garza. Do you have that pulled up?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Alicia Pryor.
All right, so this is going to be slightly different from a question and answer situation. I wanted you to zoom in because there's been testimony about his being allowed to work after hours. And so I'm trying to figure out if there's an issue because sometimes he has to work overtime. And his attorney has stated, and he stated that there is a 30-minute window for him to return home after work, but that sometimes he has to leave early because he won't make that window. So I just wanted my orders to be clear, and if there's some confusion, we could clear it up. So I'm ordering that he's allowed to work. He's on partial GPS. So is there anything that I would need to put in my order? For example, he leaves work at 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Sometimes you run into traffic. We have construction all over. Is there going to be an issue, or do I need to put something in the order where you all can just track him and you can see that he didn't make any stops? He's coming straight from work to home, but maybe there's construction, maybe there's traffic, and he's not going to get back home, within the 30 minutes allotment. Is that going to be an issue, or is there something I need to order?
No, ma'am. We give an hour for travel, or he has an hour of travel time. So he's able to get home. He needs to be home by 4:30 p.m. is what I currently have, since he's scheduled to leave work at 3:30.
All right, so they're giving you an hour. Is an hour not enough time for you?
Not, the one day that I did try to,
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to speak up so she can hear.
so the day that I did try to leave work at 3:30 exactly, I ended up getting home at around 4:20, which is 10 minutes away from that cutoff time, and I didn't want to risk any accidents maybe happening or construction or something.
All right, so this is what I can tell you. Normally what ends up happening with violations on pretrial matters, one, it comes to me. Two, I'm sure, Ms. Pryor, if you see that he's not home at his allotted time, you're able to look and see that he's traveling on his way home and maybe there's some issue with traffic. I could be wrong, but I don't think they'll be filing a motion for me to review as a violation report if you're 10 minutes late. They will usually, and correct me if I'm wrong, if you're late, they will look at the tracking and they will see. And then it will come to me and say, oh, this person stopped at HEB, this person stopped at a club, but that's when I'll get it. You understand?
Yeah.
Is that correct, Ms. Officer Pryor?
Yes, Your Honor. So we'll call the defendant to see why he was late, if it was due to traffic or if there is an issue with the car or whatever may have happened. If there was an unauthorized stop, then we would do a violation.
So they will call you. So just be available for a phone call. So there's not a problem with you working overtime. You just need to let them know that you're working overtime. And if, from what I'm understanding from the witness, is that if you're scheduled to leave at 3:30, but there's overtime work, all you have to do is email or call them and say, I'm still at work. I've gotten overtime, and then they will track you.
May I ask her a question, Judge?
Sure.
Okay, Ms. Pryor, as far as if he were to get a last minute, same day overtime shift, is he able to do that, or is he supposed to be giving you advance notice?
It is supposed to be advance notice, just because I'm personally in the office from the hours of 8 to 5, so I could put his schedule in. The on-call officers wouldn't be aware because they don't have access to my email that he's requesting more time to be at work. So if he's scheduled at that time for 3:30 p.m., he has to be home by 4:30. He wouldn't be able to do that day of overtime.
Okay.
So here's my question. Do you work on weekends?
I currently don't.
All right. So what you do is you send an email to them, and the person who will be submitting the violation report would be you, or would it be the person who's working at the desk?
For me,
Yes.
sorry, for the violation, can you ask the question
All
again?
right.
Sorry.
So if for some reason, because you say you're scheduled from 9 to 5, if he works over, would you be, and you're not there, and your email, nobody is able to check your email, would you be the person who would enter the violation report, or would it be the person who's on duty?
No, I would do the violation on return of business day.
All right, so you just send her an email and let you know you're at work. According to GPS, she'll be able to look to see if you were actually at your location or not. But if it's going to be overtime, this is the court's order, because I want people to work. If it's going to be overtime, you need to send them an email saying, I'm still at work. I'm going to be here overtime. She's just told you she would be the person who would enter the violation report, not the person on duty. And I'm making an assumption here, and if the assumption is incorrect, let me know. My understanding is that even if it was somebody who was not your normal officer, they would still call you and say, hey, where are you at? That was a bad sentence. I mean,
I understood everything.
my English professor would be horrible and upset with me for ending with a preposition. So they will call you and say, where's your location? Why are you not at your designated location? Miss Dixon, I apologize. You taught me better. And so did my mom. So you just need to make sure that you're in contact with them. And if you have an extra shift, just send them an email. You understand? Are you able to do that? All right. So, and just be available for phone calls. So if something happens and you're supposed to be home at 4:30 or whatever it is, she's already stated that they will call you and say why you're not at home. And you can tell them, you can look, I'm stuck in traffic. All right.
And Judge, can I still be heard on argument, because that's not our only issue?
No, you can still be heard on argument, but is there anything else from Officer Pryor?
No, Judge.
State anything from Officer Pryor?
No, he's been really compliant, Judge. I don't
right.
have anything else to say.
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you for zooming in on such short notice. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Ms. Pryor.
Yes, ma'am. You have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Yes.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, my argument is that Mr. Garza is a young child. He's a young kid. He's 22. He is not someone who has a criminal history. He is alleged to have committed basically what they're saying is a traffic accident. This isn't someone who killed someone, even in a manslaughter. It wasn't an intentionally, knowingly, any form or fashion. This was a traffic accident allegation. And there's no disputing that with the state.
Okay, so with regards to that, I don't know if there's a dispute about that or not. I don't have any facts.
Well, Judge, I think the legal definition of a manslaughter is a reckless killing, so that's what he's in indictment. Sure.
So that's all I know is what's in the indictment. I don't know any facts. If people want to call witnesses and place them under cross-examination for the facts of the case, then that can be done.
Yeah, and Judge, Mr. Garza did testify that this was a traffic accident.
Do you want him to be cross-examined over the facts of the case?
No, I mean, no, Judge, we've already passed and that was already done. But he did testify it was a traffic accident. I have not heard anything to dispute that. However, the purpose of GPS is to stop people from hurting other people, to stop people from committing additional crimes, to protect victims. The the protection from the community, we want to argue for the state side, is driving. They're concerned about Mr. Garza driving. He testified he is not driving. There is a condition of bond that he not drive. The GPS does not add any additional protections that it is intended for. This is not a case for GPS. He has also been on GPS since July of 2025 with 0 violations, and it is creating a safety hazard for him at work. I believe we've solved the hour issues, and I appreciate that, Judge, but it is additionally causing a safety issue for him at work, and it is unduly burdensome and not necessary in this case.
State?
Good. You believe it's necessary, you heard testimony that in the 2 years that he was not indicted, we put up a speeding ticket. And so I think from the state side, it is necessary to monitor him for the safety of the community. And so we'd ask that we keep it out of order.
All right, thank you. All right, the motion will be denied.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else ready?
Yes, Judge, we have, page 9, first one down, Willie Phillips.
Willie Phillips. All right, counsel, where are we on discovery?
Judge, there's a lot missing from the file. There's only one, police report and the lab report. But I'm hoping, I just have to do some due diligence. So maybe a quick 2-week reset.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, can you recall this in 2 weeks, please?
Yes, ma'am, I can do the 20th, November 20th.
All right, so we'll bring you back on November 20th. Jeffrey Dollar. So today is plea deadline date. Jury trial?
Well, Judge, I filed a motion to withdraw on all 3 of his cases. We have
Could I see the
a
motion?
disagreement about representation.
Do you have the motions with you?
I have one of them, but I can get the other ones printed out.
I just need the.
He has 1 indicted case, Judge, and then 2 unindicted. And
So I have the 2025 PF 08119.
I've got 120.
And you have one,
And
two,
then
zero.
the indicted case is, my office didn't send it with me, but we filed it.
Okay. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 0077775, 2025 PF 08119, 2025 PF 2025 PF 08120. Could I have parties announced?
Robert Maurer for defendant.
And are you Mr. Dollar?
Yes.
All right. So your defense attorney has filed a motion to withdraw in each of your cause numbers. So when will you be able to hire an attorney?
I'm gonna need appointed,
No, that's not how it works.
represent myself then.
Okay,
I mean, I don't, how does it not work that way? I'm asking for a court appointed attorney.
this is your court appointed attorney.
He's withdrawn from my case.
Yeah, because I guess there's some sort of conflict. I don't respond to emails, and those emails don't come to me. Those emails come to the court coordinator, and then that email is sent to the defense attorney and to the state. I don't review emails.
Well, I've tried to contact Mr. Maher's office several times over the past 6 months with no response. I cannot get an answer.
Judge, that is, I'd like to respond to that. Is complete nonsense. He has been in my office. He has met with me. He has reviewed the evidence. I've discussed the case. I've discussed the offers. He's not happy with the offer, and I told him then we try it.
Yeah.
But just to speak frankly, and he probably put this in the email, it got to the point where he offered me extra money, somehow thinking that was going to change how I represented people. And I said, I've acquitted people on murder charges on appointed cases. And I'm offended by his attitude and his actions, and I don't want to represent him.
No, actually, you said shut the F up and hung up
I
in my
probably did,
face.
Judge.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I'm
All right,
quite certain
so,
I did.
Mr. Maurer, state, do you have any objections? All right, Mr. Maurer, your motion to withdraw in all 3 cases will be granted. You'll need to retain counsel.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson,
Yes, sir.
recall this in 30 days, and it's for the defendant to obtain an attorney.
My bonds didn't have me parked up.
No, I didn't.
They told me, yeah, and you called my pretrial officer and told them the same thing. Tried to get me locked up.
All right, Clinton Dixon. And counsel, are there any applications
Yes, Your Honor, there is.
in both cases?
No, in the robbery case, there's an application. In the unlawful use of a vehicle, that'll be a judgment satisfied, Judge.
All right, then we'll proceed. Court is calling 2024 CR 01247 2024 CR 009596, State versus Clinton, Dwayne Dixon. Could I have parties announce?
Robert Featherston representing Mr. Dixon.
And are you Mr. Dixon?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery in each cause numbers, and did you review them with your client?
I did, and I have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery and the cause number ending in 76. Did you review the application for deferred adjudication or community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
And each cause number, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictments in each cause number?
We do, Your Honor.
State and cause number ending in 96. Are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? It's the unauthorized use?
Yes, yes, was it enhanced?
Yes.
Okay, we're waiving the enhancement and proceeding on the state jail offense.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
And in cause number ending in 76, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Judge, we're waiving the aggravated enhancement and proceeding on the offense of robbery, but also proceeding on the repeat offender enhancement.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
And each cause number, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Okay. And the cause number ending in 76, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of robbery with an enhancement allegation. If the enhancement allegation is proven true, then your range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison and up to life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If the court grants your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could sentence you up to life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. And the cause number ending in 96, you're charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And each cause numbers, if you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? In each cause number, you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering into these pleas, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into plea bargain agreements in each cause number?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, in each cause number, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Dixon, in each cause number, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering into these plea bargain agreements, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
In each cause number, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. In each cause number, did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign the waiver of appeal paragraph in both places in each cause number?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that waiver of appeal paragraph, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
Judge, we filed motions, but none have been heard.
Your plea bargaining agreement in the cause number ending in 96 is to be 365 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. There's a $0 fine and no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
And the cause number ending in 76, according to your plea, the state is proceeding on the lesser included of robbery. You're to agree that you've been previously convicted of one or more felonies for purposes of enhancement. There's a cap of 15 years in the prison, $2,000 fine. The state is opposed to your application of deferred adjudication or community supervision. They will take in consideration 2025 CR 0016 001. Did you understand that to be the plea in each of those cause numbers? Defense,
Yes, Your Honor.
state?
It is, Your Honor. I'd like to make a correction. I've not had a chance to discuss this with Mr. Featherston, but I just realized that there's an evading arrest detention misdemeanor that I'd like to TIC. There's no objections.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, any objections to the court writing in the taking in consideration the cause number?
No, Your Honor.
All right, what's the cause number? All right, so did you understand that to be your plea bargain agreement in each cause number? And defense, with that addition, is that the plea bargain agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
And state, is that the plea bargain agreement? Then in cause number 2024 CR 012476 to the offense of robbery, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Yes.
To the enhancement, how do you plead? True or not true? And the cause number 2024 CR 009596 to unauthorized use of a vehicle, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Yes.
State any evidence.
The doctor states.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, in each cause number, did you review the, and state you may be excused. In each cause number, did you review the waiver and stipulation to testimony with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
In each cause number, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, in each cause number, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. And cause number 2024 CR 009596, the court will find you guilty. And cause number 2024 CR 012476, the court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. The court will find the enhancement true based upon your plea of true and based upon states exhibits 1 and attachments. Mr. Featherston, do you wish to proceed with sentencing in 2024 CR 009596?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, we respectfully request the court to follow the plea bargain agreement and sentence him to judgment satisfied.
All right, and cause number 2024 CR 009596. The court will follow your plea bargain agreement. The court will find you guilty. The court will sentence you to 365 days in the Bexar County Jail, give you credit for any time served, and that's 365 days under 1244. There's a $0 fine, and the court will find that the judgment is satisfied. In that cause number, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right. We can go off the record. Mr. Featherston,
Excuse me.
on the other case, do you want a full PSI and TAP evaluation?
We do, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a reset for TAP and PSI.
I can do December 18th.
Can I have one more week because of that holiday?
It's gonna put us into.
Oh, okay, yeah. January is fine.
All right, so we'll be back on December 18th. At that time, I'll make a decision on your application. It'll be based upon whatever evidence is submitted to the court. Do you understand? And you said December 18th?
Yes, ma'am.
And Judge, can you confirm the cause numbers?
It's 2024 CR 012476.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome. Catherine Flores. So today is plea deadline date.
We have not actually been made an offer. So
State.
I can make my judge, I can.
I have another week, which I've been in federal court. I'm doing a claim to consent.
All right, Ms. Ferguson.
Yep.
Y'all need to confer of docket.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I have this for a plea deadline date in 30 days, please?
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, I can do the 8th of
Either one, I'm here.
I'll do the 8th.
All right, at that time, you need to let the court know whether or not this is going to be a jury trial or not.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Perfect. Thank
Thank
you.
you. All right. Court is calling 2025 CR 012612 State versus Antonio S. Laura. Can I have parties announced?
Calendar state.
Jose Rocha for the defendant. Ready, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. S. Laura?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. S. Laura, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Should have a motion to amend on the indictment, and so it's regarding the priors, regarding the prior ending in 47W. I'd like to change the offense to read last theft under 1500 enhanced. And then regarding the cause number ending in 41W, I'd like for it to read as theft under 2500 enhanced.
Any objection?
No objections, Your Honor. I have reviewed these proposed amendments with my client. He understands it and he's ready to proceed.
All right, Mr. S. Laura, do you understand that that's a substantive change to the indictment?
Yes, sir.
And do you have any objections to proceeding? And
None.
are you waiving notice?
Gentlemen.
All right, are you waiving notice, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right, Mr. S. Laura, did you review the document entitled Court's Admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with theft of property less than $2,500 with 2 or more previous convictions as a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this
Yes, Your
case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do believe so.
Mr. S. Laura, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and reentry. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 6 months in the state jail facility. There's a $2,000 fine and no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, sir.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
I did, Your Honor.
By signing that you're waiving your right to appeal, the only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? I'm sorry, what?
Guilty.
State any evidence?
Your Honor, states one in the
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Correct, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. The court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor, we are.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, my client wishes this court to consider time that he's already been served
and also the 80-20 rule.
All right, Mr. Eslora, why do you keep stealing?
I have, honestly,
Yeah, let's be honest.
it's. I just been serving 29 years and. My problem is, I do have a drug habit.
Mhm.
And that escalates to a lot of stuff.
Well,
I know I need some help. I know that.
how old are you?
I'm 58 years old.
All right, I can tell you this because I'm in the same boat. More of your life is behind you than in front of you. And if you don't make some changes, you're going to end up spending the rest of your life in prison.
That I don't want,
Yeah. I mean, but your actions are saying something differently. I understand, I've never been addicted to drugs, right? So when I say I understand the concepts. But if you don't change your life, only one or two things going to happen. Either you're going to be in prison for the rest of your life, or either somebody's going to be identifying your body.
No, man. Lost all my family. And that's the hard part. Because that leads back to drug addiction. And I'm sick and tired of it. I've been to rehabs. I've done my part, please. I've done my part. And I still need some help.
All right. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow your agreement. I'm going to sentence you to 6 months in the state jail facility. Legally, I must give you credit for any time served. I'm going to give you credit for any time served. There's a $2,000 fine, time and money to run concurrently. I'm going to request the therapeutic community. That's to help you with any drug addictions you may have. Once you're released from the prison, or I should say from state jail facility, if you can't find a place for treatment, if you come back here, I'm still here, I'll pick up the phone and call so that you can get into transitioning housing and get someone to help you with your drug addiction. Like I can have you and say, hey, this is the facility for you. I've called, they're ready to accept you. Whether you accept it or not, that's in your purview, okay?
Well, that's what I need.
Okay. All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? All right, because this plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question of what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. I'm serious. Your life is going to end up one or two ways if you continue on this path. Either in prison for the rest of your life, or either somebody's going to be identifying your body, because the last time you use may be the last time you use. And then if you continue to commit thefts to support your habit, people have been known to get shot for doing that. You understand?
Sure.
And people will just say, oh, well, he was robbing, the store. You understand?
Sure.
All right. Good luck to you. Okay. You're welcome. You can do it. I've seen people do it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Maybe excuse you.
Yes.
Thank you.
The court is calling 2025 CR 011450 State versus Raul Salinas Jr. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Robert Maurer for defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Salinas? All right. Do you have any objection to the attorney appearing by Zoom?
No.
Any objection from the state?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Maurer, did you review all of the discovery with your client, and have you received all discovery in this case?
My son did, Trey. My son did. I'm standing in for Trey, but he's reviewed the discovery and they've complied.
All right. Any objection to this attorney standing in?
Okay.
All right. The court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Salinas, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
We do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Yeah.
No, yes. Was it in?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, as indicted, Your Honor.
Right. Mr. Salinas, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and cite it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand? If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Salinas, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, definitely.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry into the country. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial? Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I did.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 81 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. There's an $800 fine and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
I did.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Judge.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Did.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
I do.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Judge.
Then to the offense, as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
It offers states one in attachment.
No objections, Judge.
All right, state to me the excuse. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
You know,
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses? The state would call in the right to remain silent.
I do.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. The court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, I just asked the court to follow the plea bargain the state and I worked out.
All right, the court will find you guilty as previously stated. The court will sentence you to 81 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. Give you credit for any time served. There's an $800 fine, time in writing to run concurrent. How much time does he have in custody?
I think Norman checked at 81.
Oh, it's a total of 81? Yeah. All right, thank you.
Yes.
All right. Then the court will find that the judgment is satisfied.
Thank you,
Did you
Judge.
review the you're welcome. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. State,
Yes.
in reading the police report, I know that there was supposedly some items that were taken from Home Depot that were covered.
I think they got them back, Judge.
Right there, but
So I don't know if he was, I don't know.
Ah.
I can't hold it. Community court, but it.
All right, thank you. All right, so here's the thing. Obviously, you have a drug problem. Obviously, I don't know, maybe you're stealing to support your habit. But if you continue this way, you know what's going to end up happening? You're going to either spending the rest of your life at the Bexar County Jail or somebody's jail or in prison, or either the last time you use may be the last time you use. If you need help with your drug addiction, there are many places that will do that for free. If you want me to pick up the phone and call somebody to help you, I will. Okay, all right, good luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Maurer. Have a
Y'all have a
good
good
one.
weekend, everybody, if I don't see you.
All right, you too.
Bye.
Jacob Rodriguez. And Mr. Toshi, are there any applications?
No, ma'am, there are not.
Court is calling 2025 CR 011960, 2025 CR 011962. I'm sorry, off the record for a moment. Is he pleading to 3 cases?
Yes.
Yes, Judge.
All right. All right, we're back on the record. Sorry. Court is calling 2025 CR 011960, 2025 CR 011961, 2025 CR 011962, State versus Jacob Rodriguez. Can I have parties announced for the record?
In Gallagher State.
James Tochi for Mr. Rodriguez, Judge.
And are you Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, your attorney is appearing by Zoom. Do you have any objection to your attorney appearing by Zoom?
No, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
In each cause number, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Rodriguez, in each cause number, did you review the true bill of indictments with your attorney? Did you understand them?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
All right, state in cause number 2025 CR 011960. It appears that you're proceeding on the indictment as presented. Is that correct?
Yes.
And in cause number 2025 CR 011961, you're proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
And in cause number 2025 CR 011962, you're proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Rodriguez, in each of the cause numbers, did you review what is entitled court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
In each cause number, you're charged with, in cause number ending in 60 and 61, you're charged with criminal mischief, $2,500 to $30,000. And cause number ending in 62, you're charged with theft of property, $2,500 to $30,000. The state is proceeding on the enhancement allegations as a habitual offender. Therefore, the range of punishments, if the court finds that true, the range of punishment in each cause number will be from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering into these pleas, you are giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter to a plea in each cause number?
Yes, I do.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Rodriguez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter into these pleas?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering into these plea bargain agreements, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
In each cause number, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. In each cause number, did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did.
According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment in each cause number is to be set at 5 years. There's a $2,000 fine, no applications. The cause numbers will run concurrently. The state will take in consideration 2025 PF 16444, 2025 CR 010597, and 2025 CC 009929. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of, in state?
Yes, Your Honor. Better.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, I did.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, ma'am.
Then in cause number 2025 CR 0111960, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No conflict.
To the enhancements, how do you plead? True or not true?
Oh, true.
And cause number 2025 CR 0111961, to the offense, how do you plead?
No conflict.
To the enhancements, how do you plead?
True.
And cause 2025 CR 0111962, how do you plead?
No conflict.
To the enhancements, how do you plead?
True.
State any evidence to support the defendant's plea.
State offer states one in attachments in each cause.
Any objection?
No, ma'am, we reviewed those.
Mr. Rodriguez, did you review the documents entitled waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, I did.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
I did.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. And cause number 2025 CR 0111960, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. The court will find enhancements true based upon your plea of true and based upon states exhibits 1 and attachments. Counsel, are you proceeding with sentencing?
We're prepared, Judge, yes.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client under that cause number?
No, ma'am.
Then in that cause number, the court will sentence you to 5 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's a $2,000 fine. This will run concurrent with 2025 CR 0111960. 2025 CR 0111961. 2025 CR 0111962. Take in consideration 2025 PF 16444, 2025 CR 010597, 2025 2025 CC 009929, and there's to be no contact with U-Haul. Counsel, is there anything else with regards to sentencing in that cause number?
No, ma'am.
All right. In that cause number, did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
No.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
In cause number 2025 CR 01196, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty, and the court will find the enhancements true based upon your plea of true and based upon states exhibits 1 and attachments. Counsel, do you wish to proceed with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, ma'am.
Then in that cause number, the court will follow your agreement. The court will find you guilty, sentence you to 5 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's a $2,000 fine. This will run concurrent with 2025 CR 011960, 2025 CR 011961, 2025 CR 011962. Take in consideration 2025 PF 16444, 2025 CR 010597, 2025 CC 9929. And there's to be no contact with U-Haul and no contact with 14690 Petranco Road 78245. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing under that cause number?
No, no, Judge.
For that cause number, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. We'll next proceed in cause number 2025 CR 011962. After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find you guilty. The court will find the enhancements true based upon your plea are true and based upon State's Exhibits 1 and attachments. Are you proceeding with sentencing under that cause number?
We're prepared, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, ma'am.
All right, in that case, the court will sentence you to 5 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's a $2,000 fine. This case will run concurrently with 2025 CR 011960, 2025 CR 011962, taking consideration 2025 PF 16444, 2025 CR 010597, 2025 CC 009929. And there should be no contact with U-Haul. No contact with DR Horton. No contact with 14690 Petranco Road, San Antonio, Texas, 78253. Anything else in regards to sentencing under that cause number?
No, Judge.
All right, in that cause number, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over a weapon or ammunition issue, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And counsel, I'll tender the cases that were taken in consideration to your client.
Thank you, Judge.
And State, I believe this is one that you all need. And sir, this is yours. All right, we can go off record. Mr. Rodriguez, you have a decision in your life. Do you want to be in prison for the rest of your life? There's always a place for accommodation for prison, right? People can starve, but guess what? We'll always have a prison for you. Do you understand? So you better change your ways. And while you're sitting over there doing your time, you need to ask yourself if this was all worth it. If it is, then you're going to end up in prison for the rest of your life. And if you were to be charged with a felony that is not a state jail felony, that's a 3rd degree, your minimum is 25 years in the prison. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. You're welcome. All right, who's here on Akili Brooks Jr.? All right, is this going to be contested?
No, Your Honor, we have an agreement.
All right, the court is calling 2023 CR 8191 State versus Akili Brooks Jr. Could I have parties announced for the record?
We're paying it for the state of Texas.
I'm Gay for Mr. Brooks.
And are you Mr. Brooks?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilty and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same
Kaylee.
Akili Brooks Jr., who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 8191 for sexual assault of a child on January 24, 2024 for a term of 10 years? Is that you?
Correct, ma'am.
All right, State.
Yes, Your Honor, violation of condition number 29. On or about the 26th day of September 2025 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Vikky Makeba Brooks Jr., did then and have unsupervised contact with minors in violation of condition number 29.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Violation of condition number 29, on or about the 26th day of September 2025 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Ekeli Makeba Brooks Jr., did then and have unsupervised contact with minors in violation condition number 29.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
State will waive the remaining violations, Your Honor.
Any objections to the waivers?
No objection.
Did you understand by pleading true to 29 and 29, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 20 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 29 and 29?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find 29 and 29 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, there is. The agreement is to grant the state's motion, revoke the defendant's probation, adjudicate him guilty, and sentence the defendant to 7 years TDC.
That is the recommendation, Your Honor. And if, whenever I can speak as to my client pled true to those two allegations, and they are true, but just so the court knows that those are his own children, which, just so the court knows, based upon the charge, that they weren't other children. I just want the court to know that these are his own children. The court had granted him supervised contact. But he did violate those conditions.
Why?
His wife moved to Spokane, which is right next to Idaho, and left the children here. She moved there so she could, there was a housing, she had an opportunity to get housing for a year. And she went over there to do that and left her kids here, which caused a great problem with the children, and I was going to take care of them. And his father was helping, but his father also works. So, and he did have, you don't babysit your own kids. Those are your own kids. So he was watching his own kids. And one of the times was his father went to church and did not take the youngest child, leaving the youngest child with him. So it was those circumstances. He doesn't really have the support. All the support is actually in Spokane, where his mom, relatives, aunts, uncles, grandmother, all those relatives live there. And only he has a father here. So that caused a lot of problems. And as the court knows, sex offender requirements are there for a reason, an important reason, but they're also very expensive. And so he has this issue about being around his own kids, but the court made it very clear, my understanding made it very clear that it was to be supervised contact with his kids.
And where are the children now?
The children reside in Spokane. Their mother, when we were here for the first time, Your Honor, and that was one of the things that his probation officer here and I discussed is the kids should be with their mom, shouldn't be here, because that would help free him up. Then the family bought airline tickets and got the kids in Spokane with the mom. So the kids aren't here anymore. So that's what happened there. And then, so that problem was solved, but then we are here before you. So we solved one problem, but we're here before you for these violations.
I don't understand why that hadn't been worked out before, and I don't understand any parent leaving their children when they know they shouldn't leave them. Maybe Child Protective Services should be involved, but
I spoke to father, I spoke to mother of the children. So what I'm telling you is, I did investigate all of those things to try to do the best job I could to help him on this. probation, but now we're here.
All right, are you asking the court to follow this agreement? Are you waiving your right to appeal? All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is finding violations of 29 and 29 true. The court will find you guilty, revoke. The court will sentence you to 7 years in the prison. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors, no residing in households with minors. And there's to be a continued chapter 62 registration, and that's a lifetime registration. All right, is there anything else?
Yes, Your Honor, there's two matters, and just for clarification, because when he gets on parole, and parole will of course look at the judgment, look at what you put there. So he can be supervised around his own children, or
He can have supervised contact, but he's not allowed to reside in households with minors,
other than his children, or any child.
any child.
Okay.
That for the rest of my life now.
That's just what's in this order. And if somebody wants this order changed, they'll have to get an attorney to see about changing that.
This. Yeah, and I'll talk to you about that. And the other thing, Your Honor, is my client was arrested in Idaho, and the hold was placed on, we believe it was October 15th, 2024, until extradited back here. And he arrived here, we believe, December 5th, 2024.
All right, he'll receive credit for any time served if you'll talk to the clerks to make sure that the correct time is placed in the system.
Okay.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
No.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Court is calling 2025 CR 0124142, State versus Christy Ramirez. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Lauren Espinoza for the state. Valentina Colbert on behalf of Christy Ramirez.
And are you Christy Ramirez?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, sir.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Ramirez, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Ramirez, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
You're charged with theft of property, less than $2,500 with 2 or more previous convictions. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses? Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
She does.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe she is unsure.
Ms. Ramirez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Absolutely.
By entering this plea, if you're not a U.S. citizen, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, there's 100 days in the Bexar County Jail. Under 1244, there's an $800 fine and no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions? Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Yes, ma'am.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. State offers State's Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
State, you may be excused. Thank you. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports?
Yes,
But
ma'am.
most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments. The court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing? Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We're asking the court to follow the plea bargaining agreement.
All right. The court will follow your agreement, sentence you to 180 days in the Bexar County Jail on a 1244. There's an $800 fine, time and money to run concurrent. The court will give you credit for any time served. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm sorry, also as a part of her sentence, there's to be no contact with Walmart. All right, because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, off the record. How old are you?
53.
When are you going to stop stealing?
I am proactively in classes for substance use, and I feel like I'm at the end of my rope, so I'm ready.
All right, so here's the thing. If you continue to steal, one, you're going to continue to get caught and you're going to end up in jail. And at some point, these are going to be enhanced to 2 to 20 with the range of punishment, and you're going to be looking at 20 years for stealing. So if you continue the way you're going, half of your life is, well, you're already at the halfway point. I can say that. Unless people are planning on living to be 100, over 100, you know, I mean, it's doable. But if you want to be in good health, you know, nobody's living to be 200. I don't know anybody who wants to really live to be 200, but I'm in the twilight of my life, right? So you're going to wake up and half your life is already going to be gone because of what you're doing. So if you have a drug or alcohol problem, there are plenty of places in San Antonio that will help you. Going to Walmart, going to these other stores and stealing and thinking you're not going to get caught, not going to happen.
Right.
At Walmart now, at least I think at some of the Walmarts, they film you as you're coming in. They have gates, right? Everything is on lockdown because people won't stop stealing. All right, good luck to you. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 011999 State versus Leon Reed Jr. Thank you. We're going to have parties announced for the record.
Renee Munoz on behalf of Mr. Reed.
Are there any applications?
No, Judge.
And are you Mr. Reed?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Reed, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading? Oh, counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, State would move to waive the enhancement allegation and proceed just on the underlying charge of less than a gram.
No objection.
All right, Mr. Reed, did you review court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes,
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
in my opinion, he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
That is correct.
Mr. Reed, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and reentry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed to 121 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. There's an $800 fine. There is taken in consideration 2025 AL 008841. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Judge.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor, state offer states exhibit 1 in all attachments, and I also have that rejection form as well.
State, you may be excused.
Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We're asking the court to follow the negotiated plea bargain agreement. My client did acknowledge that he made some bonehead questionable decisions. He was dealing with some homelessness at the time and was maybe looking to get some pillows and things like that to sleep on. However, putting himself at risk for arrest, being in someone's yard. He's deeply sorry about what occurred and willing to learn from it and does not want to return to this courtroom. He says it's a little bit chilly in here, so he does not want to go through that again, Judge, for all those reasons.
All right, the court will sentence you to 121 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. There's an $800 fine, time and money to run concurrently. Take in consideration 2025 AL 008841, give you credit for any time served. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Norma, yes. We're off the record. How old are you?
44.
44?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you want to spend the rest of your life in prison or in jail?
No, ma'am.
Then you need to stop doing this. This whole thing, from what I read in the police report, there's zero excuses for it. Sometimes we'll say, oh, I did this because I'm addicted to drugs. There's still really no excuse. It's you took certain actions. So whatever is going on in your life, If you need help with drug addiction, there are plenty of places that will help you. But nobody can help you if you do not want to help yourself. If you want to spend the rest of your life at the Bexar County Jail or at the prison, guess what? There will always be room to accommodate you. If they're at the Bexar County Jail, if that jail only is allowed to hold 1,000 people by law, guess what? If they need to put 2,000 people at the Bexar County Jail, they're going to put 2,000 people at the Bexar County Jail. The prison, if the prison legally can only hold 10,000 people at the prison, do you think they're going to say, oh, well, let's not put anybody else in prison because we have 10,000 people here and no one else will fit? They're going to make accommodations for you. And there is always money in everybody's budget to build another prison if need be, to keep people at the prison. And you know, when people are at the jail and at prison saying it's too cold, nobody cares. Oh, I only got 2 minutes to shower. Nobody cares. Oh, guess what? They're doing laundry and I need the detergent for sensitive skin. Nobody cares. Oh, there's a brown recluse spider at the jail. Nobody cares. And that's just the way it is. I'm not in charge of at the jail. Do I care? Yes. I had a client who was at the Bexar County Jail once, got bit by a brown recluse spider. I go visit them at the jail. They have a hole in their leg. I'm like, what's going on here? And guess what? They got bit by a spider. Do you think they closed the jail down and said, oh, we're going to have to close this jail down. Let's move them to a nice hotel or a budget 6 or whatever. Let's get somebody to come over and fumigate it. No. So you have choices to make. If you want to spend the rest of your life at the prison or the jail, there's always room to accommodate you. Good luck to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Henry Chapa. What is happening with Mr. Chapa?
So with this case, Judge, the defense did tender an affidavit non-prosecution to the state today. It seems that the state is requesting 1 week to see if they can contact another witness at the scene to evaluate the strength of the case and whether it needs to be either resolved by rejection or to be set on the trial docket, Your Honor. So I know we are set for plea bargain deadline today. We'd be respectfully requesting 1 week adjournment so we can see if the state's going to elect to move forward with the charge, given the affidavit and lack of witnesses, or whether they still believe that they can prove the case beyond a reason.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, if you can recall this for plea deadline date, final plea deadline date, 1 week from here now?
Perfect.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, and just 1 second. Were you the person who had the female in here coming to visit you? Don't pretend like you don't know. The lady who was wearing an inappropriate skirt, like she's 12.
The pink blouse?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
She's not allowed back in this courtroom unless she's coming as a witness.
That's fine.
It is not, we're not here for people to tease people with their outfits. That's not good. You understand?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I didn't know she was gonna do anything like that. I thought she was just gonna come in.
I'll be on the
Yeah, my
lookout.
bad.
I'll be on the lookout too in the next setting, Judge. And if
All right.
she's in here, I'll explain to her she needs to wait outside.
Thank you.
Not allowed in the courtroom.
We're not, yeah, that's not allowed because it's an issue, security issue, and then it's inappropriate behavior and conduct in the courtroom, okay?
I'm sorry, and it's an embarrassing to me.
No, here's the thing. One, you know that she can't do it, so you will tell her. Number 2, that's her actions, not yours, but you should not participate in it. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Jose Romero. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 001625, State versus Jose Antonio Romero Jr. Could I have parties announced?
Oh, Megan Galloway for the state.
Renee Munoz on behalf of Mr. Romero.
And are you Mr. Romero?
Yes.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Romero, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Romero, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
You're charged with theft less than $2,500 with 2 or more previous convictions. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility. and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yeah.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
In my opinion, he does.
And do you want to address the competency restoration?
Yes, Your Honor, if I may at this time.
Yes.
Great. Yes, Judge. So with regards to Mr. Romero, he was previously deemed incompetent. He was in custody at the time, and we advocated for him to be on outpatient competency restoration services with the Center for Healthcare Services. He was able to meet with the Center for Healthcare Services over several months, and it was the opinion of the courts as well as reports that he had regained competency to stand trial. As such, Judge Rodriguez in the magistrate court deemed him competent. Matter was referred back to the 187th District Court Judge. It is my opinion that he is still competent and ready to proceed at this time.
All right. And do you believe he was sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Romero, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry into the country. Do you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 151 days in the Bexar County Jail. Under 1244, there's a $0 fine and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it
Yes.
in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Contest.
State any evidence?
States one in attachments.
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? You have to say yes.
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We're asking that the court follow the agreement. He has made significant strides with his mental health. That's our understanding with the alleged or the theft that occurred. It was about $8 food items at the time. He was dealing with homelessness, but he's at a much better place now. He's at a boarding home. He's still seeing the Center for Healthcare Services. He has a case manager there, and he's motivated to continue to engage in treatment with them. So for those reasons, Judge, considering his great progress, we're asking that the court follow the agreement.
All right, the court will find you guilty, sentence you to 151 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. Give you credit for any time served, and the court will show that the judgment is satisfied. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, but I can't.
All right, because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question about that, you'll need to speak to an attorney. You understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. So here's the thing. I believe your attorney has probably told you this, but make sure that you stay in contact with your case manager, With medications, sometimes there are side effects. Guess what? The doctor's not going to know if you're having any side effects if you don't tell them. So for you to remain on track, communication is going to be key. Don't disappear on people. Just let them know what's going on in your life and be proactive, okay?
Okay.
All right?
Yes, ma'am.
And if for some reason something happens and you can't find somebody, you can always come back to court. And I'll know who to call to help you find somebody, okay?
Take that into consideration.
All right, thank you. And you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Court is calling 2025 CR 006378. State versus Yemi Del Angel Reyes. Could I have parties announced?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Another wrestler for the defendants?
And are you Miss Reyes?
Yes.
All right, we have an interpreter here. If you could raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear and affirm you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and Spanish into English, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Yes, Jacqueline Payan, Spanish interpreter.
All right, Ms. Reyes, all of the documents I'm reviewing with you are in English. Were those documents explained to you in Spanish?
Yes.
And did you understand those documents?
Yes.
Counsel, do you speak Spanish?
Yes, Your Honor.
And were you able to explain the documents to your client in Spanish?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all discovery and did you review it with your client?
Believe so. Yes.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Reyes, did you review the application for deferred adjudication or community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment? State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Reyes, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
You're charged with the offense of theft of property, 2,500 to 30,000. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Do you understand?
Yes.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine?
Excuse me?
If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, which would mean you violated some condition that I've set for you, you could potentially be sentenced up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Reyes, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering it into this plea bargain agreement, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, there's $1,000 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration 2025 CC 003-551. There's restitution of $253 to Lillian Gonzalez. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes, sir.
State?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 5 years. There be 200 hours of community service restitution, TAP evaluation, no contact with Robert Limon and Lillian Gonzalez, and that's Gonzalez with an S, anti-theft course, and the life skills course. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State offers State's Exhibit 1 in all attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea, the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, the court followed the, agreement on deferred.
Okay. Ms. Reyes, why were you doing this?
Me golpearon y no tenía, me corrieron de la casa esa de noche y era de madrugada, estaba lloviendo. Entonces se me hizo fácil robarme un vehículo, no podía moverme.
Because they hit me and they kicked me out of the house. It was early in the morning and it was raining and I had no other way to leave, so I thought it'd be easy to steal a vehicle.
So who is they?
Era mi ex pareja, un señor 47 años, un moreno.
It was my ex-partner, man, a 47-year-old man, brown skin.
So I still don't understand, why is the fact that someone has kicked you out of the home equals you committing a crime against somebody who's not in a relationship with you?
Yes, I understand that there's no way of justifying it.
Right, because they said that you first went to one vehicle and then you were found in another vehicle with the engine running and playing loud music.
No.
Oh, this is what it says. It says the handling officer reported, officers searched the area for Yemi and located Yemi inside of P1's vehicle. That's the Lillian Gonzalez you're not supposed to have any contact with. The handling officer reported Yemi was observed in Lillian's vehicle with the engine running and the music playing loudly. The handling officer reported Lillian was contacted and verified that her vehicle was missing from the front of her residence and that no one should be operating the vehicle.
Eso es mentira, que tenía yo el carro encendido con música alto.
That's a lie that I had the car on with music playing loudly.
And then before that incident, the handling officer contacted P4, who is a listed witness, and will now be referred to as Rogelio. The handling officer reported Rogelio stated P3, which is you, was seen entering P2's vehicle, which is Lamone's vehicle. The handling officer reported Rogelio stated Yemi left the location and then returned to the location to retrieve her shoes from his yard. The handling officer reported Rogelio stated he went outside and yelled at Yemi to leave the location and you fled on foot. The handling officer reported there were multiple calls reporting a female matching Yemi's description that was pulling on door handles of multiple vehicles in the area. The handling officer reported he spoke with Robert, who stated he did not give anyone permission to enter his vehicle and did not know who Yemi was. The handling officer reported Robert stated nothing was taken from inside his vehicle. The handling officer reported that he had just responded to a burglary of a vehicle of a female, that's you, going around in the neighborhood making unlawful entry into vehicles. The handling officer reported he had observed Yemi on video surveillance footage, which led him to believe the listed vehicle she was operating was possibly stolen. The handling officer reported they were able to confirm with the owner, Lillian, of the stolen vehicle, who stated the vehicle was taken from the front of her residence without her consent. So do you still want to stick to your story?
Lo único que no es verdad es de que estaba yo con la música. Lo demás sí, sí es cierto. Yo estaba entre los carros buscando a cualquier carro que se pudiera encender para yo poder ir a un lugar donde yo podía estar a salvo, porque me dolía mi pecho. Por eso estaba descalza, sin zapatos, porque me habían corrido, estaba mal.
The only thing that I don't agree with that is not true is that I was playing music loudly. But it is true that I was looking for a vehicle. I was looking for one that I could turn on and I could flee in because I was in pain. My chest was hurting. And since I was fleeing, that's the reason why I was barefoot without shoes.
All right. And why do you owe $253 to Miss Gonzalez? Did you damage her vehicle?
No.
No,
So why is there a restitution of $253? Is it for cleaning?
Yes, Judge, an answer to that is Ms. Gonzalez did relate to our office that the side light and mirror were cracked and she paid $253 for the ground-in fee to get the car back. So that is for the removing it from the tow lot.
All right, thank you. All right, do you have any children?
Sí,
yes,
What are their ages?
6 años.
6 and 3 years old.
And who takes care of them?
Tu papá y mi mamá. Tu papá de mis hijos y su mamá y mamá.
Their father and my mother.
So I'm assuming this person that you said you were leaving, that's not the person who's the father of your children. And that's not your mom. Your mom didn't live in that household.
No,
So that was the person you were dating?
No, yo estoy separada y él era una nueva relación.
no, I'm separated and he was a new relationship.
All right. So do you see how that sounds? You have children that you're not taking care of. You're living with some new guy that you just met, and your children don't even live there with you. When's the last time you had employment?
Unos 4 meses.
About 4 months ago.
So how are you supporting yourself?
Mi pareja, la persona, él es el que me mantenía.
My partner, the person I was with, he was the one who would provide for me.
All right, how far did you go in school?
Tenth grade, high school.
All right, this is what the court will do. 5 years deferred adjudication, $1,000 fine to be probated. Take in consideration 2025 CC 00335. There's a $253 restitution to Lillian Gonzalez. In custody, there's to be a TAP evaluation, MIC evaluation, follow all recommendations. There's to be 90 days in the Bexar County Jail as a condition of probation. And that is for day, that is not 2 for 1 or 3 for 1. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors, no residing in household with minors, field visits 1 time per month until further notice, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days of release, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once that's completed, 100 hours redeemed satisfied. You're going to either obtain your GED or trade school certification. Once that's completed, the remaining 100 hours will be deemed satisfied. There's to be no contact with Robert Lamone or Lillian Gonzalez. And there's to be the life skills course and MRT. Probation, is there anything else? Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. You got to get your life in order. Part of the things that you were telling me, they don't ring true. They don't. They're completely different from what's in the police report. And you need to get your mind around the fact that you have children in this world. You're letting your mother and their father take care of them. You're going from boyfriend to boyfriend, not even concerned about your children. That's got to stop. Good luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna.
And probation will need you for recommendations of conditions. Court is calling 2025 CR 014043, State versus Howard Lee Johnson. Can I have parties announced?
You're plaintiff for the state of Texas.
Are you Mr. Johnson?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any applications?
No.
Mr. Garza, did you receive all discovery? Did you review that with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Johnson, did you review the waiver of indictment, reading of information and rights under Article 1.051 and 26.03 of the Code of Criminal Procedure with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that you have a right to have a grand jury be presented with evidence in this case, make a decision on whether or not to hold you over for trial, and that your attorney has the right to have 2 days expire once he's presented with the information, and also 10 days to prepare for trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived indictment, reading of information and rights under Article 1.051 and 26.03 of the Code of Criminal Procedure. Did you review the felony information with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Waive, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the information as presented?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Mr. Johnson, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with assault family household member with a previous conviction. That's a 3rd-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Johnson, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 8 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine, no applications. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. The state will take in consideration 2025 CR 012577, and there's to be no contact with the complainant. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition? Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent? Did you understand that to be your plea? Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yeah.
By signing that, you waive your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, state offered into evidence. It is Exhibit 1 of all attachments.
No objections, Your Honor.
And state, have you spoken with the complainant?
We've attempted to, Your Honor.
Thank you. You may be excused.
Thank you.
Mr. Johnson, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state's exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Ask the court to follow the agreement, Your Honor.
Anything you want to say?
Yes, ma'am. I was just wondering, cause I'm already on, I know I messed up or whatever. I'm just trying to see if I could, I'm already on parole and I just wanted to, if you could run my sentence with, CC concurrent,
And what are you on parole for?
I'm already on parole for, a burglary habitation. That was a long time ago, but yeah, that's what I'm on parole for.
Let me ask you this. Why do you keep doing this?
We human, ma'am, and we make.
No, that's not a mistake. You've been making choices. You know what a mistake is? Let me give you an example. If I leave my house and I don't think it's going to rain and I don't bring my umbrella to court with me, and somebody comes in and they tell me it's raining, and I'm like, curses, my hair is going to get wet. I'm going to get wet. I see there's an umbrella here. I know it's not my umbrella because I didn't bring any. And I take that umbrella. You know what that is? That's a choice. I know that's not my umbrella. You know what a mistake is? I leave the house. I know it's going to rain. I take a black umbrella to court with me. And everybody knows it's raining outside. And there's a person sitting next to me and they have a black umbrella. I leave because I'm ready. I finish my business at the courthouse. I pick up the umbrella and I go. And it's a black umbrella. I go outside and when I open that umbrella, I don't see my initials in that umbrella. Guess what? I mistakenly took somebody else's umbrella. What you've been doing is you've been making choices in your life. This person who obviously loves you for some reason, you made the choice to hit her. That's why we're here.
I mean,
And you know what? And you have a prior family violence case. That's why this is a felony. Because you have a previous family violence case. You just don't know how to behave.
even though I didn't hear her, but
No, let me just tell you, they have it on 911 call because she's screaming and yelling. And I don't know, maybe you thought she was cheating. Maybe that's why you wanted her cell phone. I don't know. But when you think somebody's cheating on you, you only have two choices. Either you believe them when they say they're not doing it or they're not going to do it anymore, or either you accept it. You don't hit on somebody.
yes, ma'am.
So I'm telling you right now, what I'm doing, I'm finding you guilty. I'm sentencing you to 8 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. Time and money is going to run concurrently. Take in consideration 2025 CR 012577. And what is that case?
That, Your Honor, is an evading arrest.
Okay. Affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Lameshia, Lameshia Lewis. There's to be no residing in households with minors and no unsupervised contact with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction and an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. My advice to you, you're not ready to be in a relationship with anybody until you decide what is wrong with you and why you keep taking the actions that you take. Good luck to you.
Ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome.